Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be hopping into the Lizzo lawsuit. What? This was not on my 2023 bingo card. What the heck? Has she been lying to us this whole time? Has she just been faking the body positivity and loving your true self? Because it kind of seems like it, how she's been treating her former dancers. So we're going to hop right into this.
Lizzo has made body positivity her signature message, but now the singer is being accused of weight shaming some of her tour dancers. They've just filed a lawsuit against the star, and they're talking to Inside Edition, saying that dream job turned into a nightmare.
Superstar Lizzo today is accused of weight shaming and creating a hostile work environment for these backup dancers.
This was supposed to be my dream job, and it turned into a nightmare.
It's shocking because it's Lizzo.
Ariana Davis and Crystal Williams both won spots on Lizzo's reality competition TV show Watch Out for the Big Girls, which documented Lizzo's search for dancers for an upcoming tour.
Now, are you ready for that jiggle, that wiggle, and everything in the middle? It's time to show the world how we do it.
Lizzo is well known for being a body-positive activist. But in the new lawsuit, Ariana Davis claims Lizzo made thinly veiled concerns about her weight gain.
There was an air of what's wrong with you? You look like you're gaining weight. You know, dancers get fired for gaining weight.
The women acknowledge they were fired by Lizzo, and Davis even claims the singer pressured her to attend a sexually explicit show at an after party in Amsterdam and touch the performers.
So, there's 3 former dancers, and they're all suing Lizzo for fat shaming, a hostile work environment, and they're also suing her dance captain and production company for forcing faith on them. Yeah, as you saw, Lizzo coming after her saying that, weight gain as a backup dancer can get you fired in this, so you're just kind of lucky to be here, which is crazy because her whole brand is about being positive about your body, regardless if you're super skinny, you're super chunky, it doesn't matter. You should love yourself regardless, and you should just be confident in your own skin, is her message. And for her to say that to her own backup dancers is crazy in my opinion. But I'm not Lizzo. I'm not a multi-million-dollar performer. I couldn't think of the word. Yep. And then the Amsterdam situation is they went to Lizzo took them all to a club in Amsterdam, but did not tell them that it was a nude cabaret. And then she peer pressured them into touching and interacting with the nude performers, which they were very uncomfortable with. They felt pressured, and they just didn't want to do it. One of them, Davis, explicitly said that she told her no multiple times, but just felt pressured and felt like she had to do it, or she could have lost her job.
I was so scared to say what I was actually feeling.
Backup dancer Noelle Rodriguez, who appeared in this music video with Lizzo, is also suing.
The last straw with Lizzo personally was just the way she would talk down to us. There was a lot of cursing involved, a lot of mental abuse.
We reached out to Lizzo for
Yes, and they said that she would choose when she got to be a professional and got to be personal when dealing with her dancers, which is not good. The dancers also alleged that Lizzo was falsely accusing them of drinking before shows and had told them that they were going to have to re-audition for their jobs. Davis stated that she was so fearful for losing her job that she didn't think she could use the restroom. So she actually soiled herself, and then they gave her a see-through outfit with no undergarments to finish her performance. It's just crazy hearing that about Lizzo's company, how Lizzo is acting, because she portrays herself in such a different light on social media that she's almost being a tyrant, installing fear into her dancers that they can't even use the restroom. If they do something, if they stop performing, they're gonna lose their job. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And as I said earlier, they are also suing Lizzo's production company and the dance captain, Shirley. I hope I say her name right. Shirley Quigley? Quigley? I hope so. For forcing her religious beliefs on the team. That is a no-go. I believe that work and religion should be separate. Unless you're working at a church, have fun with that. But you should not be forcing your religious beliefs on anyone, regardless if they see themselves as the same religion. Y'all could see it slightly different. That's why there's a whole umbrella of different things. You know, don't be forcing yourself. But it is alleged that after discovering that Davis was a virgin, Quigley discussed the subject in interviews and posted about it on social media. And when the cast members asked her to stop pressuring Rodriguez, whom Quigley regarded as a non-believer, according to the suit about her faith, Quigley responded that no job and no one will stop her from talking about the Lord. And I am all about it. Talk about whatever religion, whatever your beliefs are, but do not force them, do not use them to attack somebody. How hard is that? How hard? Why can't that just be like a norm? And so, as I said earlier, we do have Lizzo's response to the allegations. And so we're going to hop right into those. On her Twitter, well, formerly known as Twitter, now X, Lizzo has said these last few days have been gut-wrenching, difficult, and overwhelmingly disappointing. My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness have been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually I choose not to respond to the false allegations, but these are as unbelievable as they sound and too outrageous to not be addressed. These sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional. As an artist, I've always been very passionate about what I do. I take my music and performances seriously because at the end of the day, I only want to put out the best art that represents me and my fans. With passion comes hard work and high standards. Sometimes I have to make hard decisions, but it's never my intention to make anyone feel uncomfortable or like they aren't valued as an important part of the team. I am not here to be looked at as a victim, but I also know that I am not the villain that people in the media have portrayed me to be. These last few days, I am very open with my sexuality and expressing myself, but I cannot accept or allow people to use that openness to make me out to be something I am not. There is nothing I take more seriously than the respect we deserve as women in the world. I know what it feels like to be body shamed on a daily basis and would absolutely never criticize or terminate an employee because of their weight. Well, that's not what all three people are saying. Plus, former employees, which we do have, they're not coming out of the woodwork saying like, whoa, like where is this coming from? Lizzo has never done that. They're all kind of sharing their same experiences. They were just probably too scared to say anything because Lizzo is a huge celebrity. I am hurt, but I will not let the good work I've done in the world be overshadowed by this, and I want to thank everyone who has reached out in support to lift me up during this difficult time. So that was Lizzo's response today at 6 a.m. 5 million views, and everyone's looking at it. It's crazy. What do y'all think? Like, how do y'all, like, has this changed y'all's views of Lizzo? Or now we have the former dancers speaking out about Lizzo's response to their allegations. We're gonna get right into this.
Is that what you were experiencing, what you led you experienced, was not normal?
A lot of things that were going on, it took me a really long time to figure out that it was wrong. It took me actually until leaving the camp that I figured out that everything that went on was bad, because I just chalked it up to, oh, Lizzo might be a diva, or, this is just the industry, this is what we go through. Me personally, looking at the response from Lizzo was so disheartening, because she was there, and to fix your hand to write on a piece of paper that you discredit everything we're saying is incredibly frustrating. The facts are the facts, like Crystal said. Was I pressured to touch a new performer?
I was trying to see if I could fix the quality.
Was I brought into a private meeting where I was kind of interrogated about my personal matters and ended up having to share very personal things about myself regarding my weight? Yes. What, I mean, the list goes on. Were we pressured to do an excruciatingly long rehearsal that turned into a re-audition for the job that we already booked? Because apparently we weren't doing good enough. Yes, that is true. During that excruciatingly long re-audition process, was I under the impression that if I left the stage, I would be fired? Yes. Did I unfortunately go to the bathroom on myself on stage because I was so terrified? Yes. There is, you in a court of law, I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, I don't know anything, but I know that if you ask someone
he's like,
to tell the truth,
you saw that look from the lawyer, he's like, be careful, what'd you say?
Come out of her mouth.
He's like, be careful.
If you have to say yes or no to these questions, she has to say yes because they are true.
Do you really think that she was going to resort or could resort to physical violence?
Ooh.
Yeah, I do. And I mean, the facts of that were that she actually balled up her fist like this to me. She started cracking her knuckles, and she was like, "You're so effing lucky that basically I'm not gonna hit you." And, you know, I was
Lizzo threatening to hit people, especially her own dancers?
Oh. She was gonna come at me.
What?
And for a second, I was like, you know, I don't think she's gonna do that. Like, that's not what's gonna happen. But the fact that one of her dancers, all of us were present. All the dancers were present for mostly all of these allegations. And in that meeting that we had where she got physical and was about to assault me, her best friend, who is also one of the dancers, had to jump out of the couch and physically hold her back from coming and hitting me.
Now, after what had been a notably lengthy silence,
Not only are they accusing her of like weight shaming, just overall being a horrible boss, plus the hostile work environment with the captain, with the video production, they're also accusing her of threatening assault. It's just crazy because in not even in a million years would I have believed that Lizzo would be in a lawsuit with all these accusations. And then really what I've seen is there's not a lot of people coming to her defense. It's a lot of people sharing the same stories or like-minded, not like-minded, but you know, like stories that they've experienced while working under Lizzo. And so that's all we have for now. What do you think? Are you still gonna support Lizzo? And so that's all that we have right now. We don't know if Lizzo's going to come back, try to countersue. We don't know anything yet. This is breaking as I record this. And so what are your thoughts? Are you still going to support Lizzo? Are you going to kind of pull back? Are you going to just kind of see how this goes? See who's right, who's wrong? Are they false allegations or are they true? To me, personally, I'm kind of questioning Lizzo. I loved her music. I always supported her because I liked her message that she had. But now I just have to see how it goes. Because if this is really how she's treating her own backup dancers, has she been lying to us this whole time? But I hope y'all have a great day, night, morning, wherever you are, and just remember to subscribe. Bye.